Gora and Badal were one of those few warriors in history who had not only physical strength but also sharp intelligence. Their intelligence and bravery made the impossible possible, which hardly anyone else could have done. These were the warriors who went to Delhi and rescued Rana Ratan Singh from Khilji's captivity. Gora and Badal, those brave warriors whose bravery and courage could not stand before Alauddin Khilji. There have been many great warriors in Indian history who have from time to time destroyed those who had evil intentions towards the country. Whenever there is talk of heroes in Indian history, it is common to discuss their bravery and courage. Today we are going to tell you the true story of the bravery and valor of two such Rajputana heroes of Indian history, Gora and Badal, which has been lost somewhere in the pages of history. You must have read and heard the story of Gora Badal in Indian history. Actually, Gora and Badal were two such brave warriors, due to whose valor the soil of Rajasthan is sacrificed. Gora and Badal were great Rajput warriors, whose story appears in medieval Indian texts, Padmavat, Gora Badal Padmini Chaupai, and their later adaptations. These two Rajput warriors used to be an integral part of the army of King Ratan Singh of Chittor. Munit Nainasi's famous poem, Mervar Are Pergana Re Vigat, provides concrete information about these two heroes. If this poem is to be believed, then Gora and Badal, who were uncle and nephew in relation, belonged to the Chauhan dynasty of Jalore, which became a part of the kingdom of King Ratan Singh of Chittor after the marriage of Rani Padmini. Both of them were so valiant that the enemies trembled at their name. On one hand, where Uncle Gora was like death for the enemies, on the other hand, nephew Badal considered even death as nothing in front of the destruction of enemies. This was the reason why King Ratan Singh of Mewar had given him the reins of his army. In fact, when the Emperor of Delhi Alauddin Khilji attacked Chittorgarh in his stubbornness to acquire the wife of Mewar's King Ratan Singh, Padmavati, and imprisoned the king, Raval Ratan Singh. During this time, the warriors who gave a befitting reply to Khilji were Gora and Badal. Gora and Badal were uncle and nephew in relation, who belonged to the Chauhan dynasty of Jalore. The glorious story of the land of Mewar is incomplete without the names of heroes like Gora and Badal. Even today, the redness of their blood is visible in the soil of Mewar. Alauddin Khilji, who freed Ratan Singh from Khilji's captivity, always had his eyes on the kingdom of Mewar, but he could never defeat the Rajputs in war. Therefore, he played a diplomatic trick and called Raval Ratan Singh to meet him on the pretext of friendship and deceitfully imprisoned him. After this, Khilji sent a message to Mewar that Raval will be freed only when Rani Padmini is sent to him. After this deception and message of Alauddin Khilji, the Rajputs became angry. During this, Rani Padmini urged to work with patience and cleverness. After this, Rani Padmini, along with Gora Badal, adopted a strategy to answer Khilji in the same way as Khilji had done with Raval Ratan Singh. As a part of the strategy, a message was sent to Khilji that the queen is ready to come, but her maids will also come along. Khilji became happy after hearing this, but he had no idea that a big game is going to be played with him. As a part of the strategy, Gora was sitting in disguise in place of the queen on Rani Padmini's palanquin, and in place of the maids, selected brave Rajputs were sitting with Badal in other palanquins. During this time, information was sent to Alauddin Khilji that Rani Padmini will first meet Raval Ratan Singh and then come to Khilji. Khilji happily accepted this proposal of the queen. After this, first of all Rani Padmini's palanquin in which Gora was sitting, she was sent to the tent of Raval Ratan Singh attack on Alauddin Khilji. As soon as he met Raval Ratan Singh, the brave warrior Gora put him on a horse and left from there, while the Rajput warriors sitting in other palanquins attacked Khilji's soldiers. Khilji's army was stunned by this sudden attack of the Rajputs. Before Khilji could understand anything, the Rajputs had safely taken Ratan Singh to their fort. During this time, Gora and Badal attacked Khilji's army in the form of Kal, and in the end both of them died fighting like heroes. It is worth noting that Alauddin Khilji later attacked Chittor, and when King Raval Ratan Singh was defeated, Rani Padmini committed Jauhar, along with her other queens. But many historians say that this story of Jauhar is wrong and nothing like this happened. There are still many differences about this. The characters of Gora and Badal were also shown in Bollywood director Sanjay Leela Bhansali's film Padmavat. Even today, in memory of Gora Badal, 2 dome-shaped houses have been built in the Chittorgarh fort to the south of Rani Padmini's palace, which have been named Gora Badal. The praise of this story of Gora and Badal is also found in Ekling Nath Temple in Udaipur, Rajasthan. The story of these two is told through wall paintings in Udaipur.